My name is Sarah Pitcher, and I am a psychotherapist at Nourish Your Mind Integrative Health in Orange County, New York. I'm here to begin to introduce therapeutic skills that you can utilize and that can be practiced right at your home. So, in dialectical behavior therapy, also known as DBT, there are many skill sets to help you with distress tolerance. Distress tolerance helps you to more effectively cope with overwhelming emotions and to give you new ways to soften up the effects of upsetting situations. So today we are going to introduce the skill set TIPP, T-I-P-P. This skill set is designed to bring you down from a situation that can provoke stress and perhaps a little anxiety, maybe a bit of both. So before we get started, I would like to note that it is often useful for you to know and understand your symptoms of stress and anxiety. So some of these common symptoms can include feeling like your heart is racing, you may have sweatiness in your palms, increased body temperature, kind of like your skin is on fire, you may have tightness in the chest, it may be a little bit more difficult to breathe as well. So by being able to recognize your symptoms while in an uncomfortable situation can help you to be mindful that it might be time to use and utilize one of these coping skills. So what is TIPP? TIPP is an acronym for temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, and paired muscle relaxation. So we're going to start off with temperature. When we are upset, our body often feels hot. So we want to do the opposite and cool it down. So there are a couple of ideas on how to do this. One might seem a little bit extreme, but hear me out. You can take a freezing cold shower. Not only does this cool the body temperature down, but it also distracts you from overwhelming thoughts as you are just focused on being cold, cold, cold. Another idea is to run to the freezer, grab 2 ice cubes. If you don't have any ice cubes, that's okay. You can grab ice packs, even frozen vegetables to hold on to in each hand. So this helps to cool the body, and it also helps to switch the mind to being more focused on the coolness in your hands. You can kind of touch your arms with the cold object. This will also help to cool down the body. So when we say intense exercise, this could be going for a run, perhaps a long walk, but sometimes we don't always have the time to do all those things. So we can do something like jumping jacks, sit-ups, maybe some push-ups, anything to really get the heart rate up a little bit. By increasing oxygen flow, it helps to decrease stress levels. It also is difficult to stay upset when you're feeling pretty tired. Intense exercise can also help to release the happy hormones of serotonin. So paced breathing will be our next step. Through steady breathing, there is a reduction in our body's fight or flight response. So we're able to recenter, come back to the present moment a bit more effectively. So paced breathing can be done through a deep belly breath. So to do that, you begin by breathing down into the belly the best you can. Sometimes it's hard to get the breath all the way down there. So you breathe in the belly, allowing it to rise up to the chest, up to the throat, and you can hold it for a couple of seconds, and then on the exhale, slowly release the breath back down the throat, down the chest, and back down into the belly. Lastly, we will practice paired muscle relaxation. So when we are stressed or anxious, we often tense up our muscles, which only creates more tension throughout the whole body. So when you purposely tighten a voluntary muscle, so let's tighten up the shoulders. Squeeze up the shoulders, relax them down, and allow them to rest. The muscle will become more relaxed than before when we were holding on to that all of that tension and all of that stress. So thank you for tuning in, and feel free to reach out to Nourish Your Mind Integrative Health with any questions about today's review or to speak with one of our mental health care professionals. Bye.